What's up, everyone? What's up, Waffles? It's Monday. I don't even know what to say about it. What's up, Dave? Yep, they're getting ready to start. Look, look, first off, on the video, all for or against have had some pretty good conversations, to be honest. Y'all already know I'm for Chase's race. I like it. Oh my god, I might have to go get my glasses. What's up, Tommy? Todd, what's up? E's and B's, what's up, brother? Ryan, what's up, homie? James, what do you know? Richard, sorry I missed you. Was on my way to Milan. I was about a halfway hour from the house when they canceled it, and I just came home. Had a bunch of stuff to do. Edited a bunch of pictures and got the photo album up from Ohio Cash Days last weekend done and uploaded. 4,800 pictures, and only like 120 of them were worth doing anything with. But that's all right. I'm learning. I'm having fun. I don't want to be a photographer. I do legitimately need to know how to take some good pictures. And I've never had anybody to teach me or help me out, except for Mike Detroit Hood TV over the phone and texts here and there. So I'm watching videos and just trying to learn some stuff on my own. I'm learning I need some new lenses, which I hate to say. I hate for that to sound like an excuse, like I need new lenses, but I do. Everything I have I bought is based around video, so I need some stuff for pictures. Thankfully, I don't need a new camera, just lenses. Richard, how was oh, you end up at JJ's? All right. JJ's race looked sick. 121 cars in small tire. Chase, whether you like Chase's race or not or whatever, we'll leave all that to the side. 121 cars in small tire. That's pretty badass. I kind of felt stupid turning around and going home after I heard that, but I got a lot of stuff done. I did get to work on the Blazer a little bit also, so that's good. So I don't regret it, but it would have been nice to be there. Thanks, Ryan. I appreciate it, brother. I'm learning, man. I'm cool with learning. I'm cool. I'm happy to be where I'm at. You know what I mean? I can't start off at the top. I got to earn it like everybody else got to earn it. Like I said, I'm not trying to make a shift into being a photographer by any means, but as I progress, I'm making a big. I'm gonna make some big strides here, and so I'm really doing a lot of research and practicing on a whole bunch of other stuff right now to help improve the channel and get more consistent, so I can bring you guys content more consistently like I'm supposed to, and we can start building our little hood rat community and having more fun. What's up, Brian? But anyhow, I do got to learn some decent. I think I got to learn how to be a decent photographer so I can get some good thumbnail images and stuff here and there. Yeah, look. I mean, 122 cars. What time did they start? I don't know what time they started, but it ended. What did it end at? Like 3 a.m. That's pretty good. I feel like it started around 5, 6, 7-ish. What's up, Alex? How's it going? Oh, brother. Ryan, you just need passes, man. You're doing good. You're progressing nicely, man. The thing is, you'll be there. This is your learning season. Next season, watch out. You know what I mean? Next year, watch out for my boy Ryan here. 6 o'clock. So really 6 p.m. till about, I think it was about 3 a.m. it went on till 121 cars. That's pretty badass. I'm sure they had other classes also. So they had to Yeah. Well, I'm gonna scroll back. I'm not Vroom. I'm not ignoring you. And there's a couple other comments. I'm just catch up on some other stuff, and then we'll get to Chase as a race. Uh, but yeah, moving through that many cars that quick, man, that's pretty badass, and really seemed like wow, 65 in daily driver. Small tire and days and 60 daily. Yeah. Yeah. That's pretty badass, man. I mean, I give it to him for running through them that quick. That's impressive. That's real impressive. I know it's a bigger facility, and they got you know nice staging lanes and all that, so I'm sure that helps. But not like Uncaged, for instance, with us doing it backwards and using the return road, it could be a cluster a little bit. It's nice when you got you can actually use the staging lanes as intended. Um, are you talking about the Mansfield drama? I saw it. I figure I'd just let it play out. I see the other side just made a. I just got a notification. The other side just made a post in Blue Collar, but I'm not going to say that I'm neutral on this one, but it's kind of for me like I wasn't there, so I don't have all the facts. But it's a shitty situation regardless. And outside of that, people saying they were being threatened and attempted to be bullied or whatever, uh, and severely outnumbered is. I wasn't there, so it's just hearsay. But if that is the case, that's some bullshit too. But I don't know. I like 5 and 6 on 1 odds, so I'm just I'm half retarded like that. I mean, I'm trying to be a better person, but I promise you, walking a spiritual path and trying to avoid drama and live a better life has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that I will turn into a complete and total fucking jackass if there's a threat of physical violence for me or any of my people I ever care about. I'm always that dude. I'm always protecting my family. So, and I don't care. I'm not someone who cares about odds. 20 on 1. Let's get it. I'm gonna go down swinging. But enough. Whatever. See, Chris, don't get me started, Chris. Chris, no, y'all know I'll be a sucker for some shit sometimes. But it's unfortunate. I don't know. I see that one of them called the other out. I kind of do like that. I like that a lot more than internet arguing and the threat of violence or any of that kind of crap. Take it out in the lanes instead of all this other stuff. But I see the other party isn't interested. Maybe that'll change, and maybe they can sort it out in the lanes per se. Instead, I think it's a more positive resolution than anything else. Well, I think that for me, like as someone who has flagged events personally, and obviously you flag too, or as an event promoter, racers will try some bullshit. I'm not saying that that's what happened this time. Again, I wasn't there. I don't know all the facts. So I'm just speaking race promotion or flagging in general is I'm not saying people don't make the wrong call and switch for the right reasons. That happens too. But as a promoter or a flagger, you can damn sure never get bullied or feel intimidated by racers or spectators or whatever to change your mind. Excuse me. That's for sure. Um, That's awesome, Travis. I appreciate that. Yeah, ladies class is free, and I can't remember off. I'll get her added after the live feed. I can't remember off the top of my head how many spots are left. Ladies classes are free. We have had some people step up and throw some cash on top of the ladies class, so there is a nice little pot, and there's an amazingly gangster trophy. These trophies are like this close to being able to show you guys one. I'm dying. I'm like a little kid. I can't wait. We'll get some pictures up hopefully like within the next week. I'm telling you guys are going to lose your mind when you see these. Absolutely, brother, without question. But anyhow, just yeah. See, that's the other thing. I don't. You have to walk those. As you know as well as I do, you have to walk those tracks immediately because it is very easily, very quickly. It doesn't take but 5 or 10 minutes for tracks to cool down enough that when it's that far out to get confused about whose tracks are whose, etc. So I don't know. I don't know what all the time frames are or any of that stuff. I know both parties, and it's unfortunate for both of them to be going through this situation. Hopefully everybody learns from it and stuff like that don't repeat. I am going to take like the generic Switzerland approach on it because there's always two sides to the story. And since I wasn't there, I was tempted to go since I stayed home, but then I didn't get done editing pictures until like 1 o'clock in the morning Saturday. I just, outside of taking a million crappy ones and sorting out through a few decent ones, editing. I don't know. I edit every picture. I'm not knocking anybody else or whatever, but I know what a lot of people do is they'll just like select all and put a filter on all of them at once and then go through and tweak them. And I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that, but for me, where I'm at, I'm trying to learn different stuff. So you'll notice there's different styles to the pictures, and that just takes longer. I'm not saying that my way's better by any means, way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to learn different stuff on the same album, where a lot of times to save time and for uniformity of the whole album, people will slap the same filter on there and then go through and tweak each individual picture after there, which does save a lot of time. My man, appreciate it, brother. You're always too good to us. Man, listen, I've been a lot of things in my life, a lot of things, but that's one thing I've always been is loyal to my people and very protective. I got no problem with that ever. Stick shift is optional. And I'll have to talk to Mike and see if he's doing that class or not. For the World Series, it's big, hard, and small are the classes. Everything else is optional, stick and ladies. But I don't think Mike would have a problem adding the stick shift class. I'll hit him up and see what his thoughts are. I mean, ultimately, it's the promoter's race, and we just try to help make it bigger and better. And more fun. Thanks, brother. I'm trying, man. There's definitely people out there a lot more talented than I am and have a lot better eye than I do. And I mean, they deserve all the credit in the world. I literally am just like on training wheels. But I do appreciate all the support and good comments and encouragement. That's the word, encouragement from everyone. It really does mean the world to me. All right, let's get down to brass tacks. Every time Chase's Race comes up in a big way, everybody always hits me up. I love it. I made the video kind of explaining why. If you haven't seen it, go on to you here. If you haven't seen it, let's see. Right here, matter of fact, I still have that page up. After the live feed, go watch it. Kind of gives you, you know, my history with it. I'm not saying that that's the history of Chase's Race, just my experience, how I came to know it, and why we used to use it back in the day. And I will be the first one to admit, with cell phones and all that now, it's not necessary, but it still is fun. There is a fun element to it. Along with Chase's Race is negotiating lengths, which is one thing I cover in the video also is, you know, part of that Chase's Race and negotiating lengths it's kind of like street version of bracket racing, for lack of a better description. And you would give somebody, you know, if you had a 1,000 horsepower big tire car and somebody had a 500 horsepower small tire car, obviously more tire, more horsepower is an advantage. So the small tire, low horsepower guy would negotiate however many lengths, you know, they'd go back and forth till they found something they felt was fair and reasonable-ish. And then they would race. Nowadays, what you get is somebody with 2,400 horsepower and 2,000 horsepower in the no prep world versus typical LS turbo build, which is 8 to 1,200 horsepower. We'll just say the average no prep guy with LS turbo combo. But now what you get is that 2,000 horsepower guy who has a clear advantage, not willing to narrow that gap. And to me, I think that's the bigger hustle than Chase's Race or negotiating links is puppy kickers who are scared to narrow those margins and make it more fair and add some excitement to the race. I know the comments are pulling in and I'm behind, but I wanted to go back and address them in order. Chase's Race always seemed to favor slower cars. Watching JJ do it showed that once you have the dominant car, it allows the slower car to leave early. It does, but also the faster car could leave early. And then now I've seen plenty of times where people have sat. I've seen where people have used Chase's Race as a hustle, or negotiating getting a hit as a hustle. You know, they'll come up on the R's and on a motorcycle or in a car, and then they'll just kill the engine. And when the when the sound changes, the other lane takes off. Well, the car hasn't moved. It was just that sound change that prompted the other lane to move. They weren't paying attention to the car moving, and they cost themselves the race. You know, so there is that element to it as well. Which either way, I can appreciate negotiating for slower cars, length leave, etc. I mean, I think it does. If I appreciate the fact that a lot of people, and I'm not saying it's condescending or judging anybody, but I appreciate that a lot of people haven't been around street racing until Street Outlaws or No Prep Kings or whatever came on, and the way that they do it is not traditional street racing. The way I was exposed to it here in Ohio and Michigan, which in my youth were the main places I went. And in Michigan, Detroit area, all around Ohio was always pretty much the same mentality on things. Love Chase's Race, negotiating links. There is definitely a hustle to it. There's always a hustle to everything in the streets, right? But again, that's part of your mental and emotional fortitude. Are you going to let somebody get you out of your element? And I mean, that's part of it. People will yell and scream and cuss at you and call you this, that, or the other to get under your skin so that you'll make a bad negotiation. And then you hustled yourself. It's not that they hustled you. You hustled yourself because you gave into it. You let them control you. You know, thanks, Tommy. I appreciate it, man. I really do. Yeah. It's usually how it works, isn't it? Is the chase race talking in the streets or a track? Well, so JJ does it on the TV show and he does it at the track. And I think the thing that, and I wasn't there, but what I saw was a bunch of posts. So I think maybe they weren't doing it initially. And then halfway through the race or partway into the race, they changed it to chases a race. But I know, for instance, a couple of people were saying they just had trouble with chases a race, and that the other person left on them, and they knew that they left early, but they still chased them anyways. Well, if I know you leaving early, I'm sitting. I don't have any problem sitting and winning. I'll just shut it down and we'll push it back, save the pass, and you know, I appreciate the fact that the other lane tried, but you know what I mean? That don't always mean you're going to win either. What's up, John? Erica, how you doing? Jason, what's up, brother? Bob Rice, my man Bob Rice, sweating his nads off for everybody this weekend, Outlaw Armageddon. Some amazing racing out there. Also, it was chases a race from the start. I saw a couple people who said, and maybe that's what they meant, and they just didn't know that was. I thought that was like always his routine the whole way through. But I saw a couple posts where they were like, they kind of made it seem like it happened mid-race or something. Oh, brother, listen, I appreciate you sweating for me. I sat here and edited videos and watched the race and was able to bullshit and have fun with you just like I was there. But brother, I love you, but I was sitting in the AC. Man, having a good old time. Listen to Bob talk about how he likes wieners, and then somebody brought him a wiener, and and then listen, if you ever catch Bob slip up and be like, "Look, I'd do anything for $20," send his ass $20 real quick, like I did. Oh, the wiener talk was off the hook. It was great. Yeah, Oklahoma got a different kind of heat, man. They say it's that dry heat, but it ain't dry where I've been at all. At all. It can for sure. You know, it's no guaranteed, but it can for sure help someone. What's up, brother? How's the car coming? I think it's been a while since we talked, but last time I thought you were getting a new motor, a new transmission. Yeah, it's been a while. I forgot. Transmission, wasn't it? Blew up transmission. Saturday. I'm going to get her all done in one day. It's going to be nonstop. Crazy, wild action all day long. I just met with the track last week and worked out all the logistics. We're going to have so many people in place. on the OGR side, on the D team side, on the National Trail track side. I mean, this thing is going to be facilitated and treated like a huge event. Well, it is a huge event, but something like a No Prep Kings or a big NHRA event or something crazy like that, so we can keep the action moving constantly. I mean, it's going to be go, go, go all day long. There's not going to be any breaks in the action. Starting Power Wheels will be first thing in the morning. RC cars will be first thing in the morning. And then once the cars and the bikes hit the track, it's just going to be nonstop racing all day long. You will not be bored. You might consider bringing a blanket and an empty gallon jug to piss in, because you're not going to want to miss any of the action. And I shouldn't tell you all that, because now there's going to be freaking trucker bathrooms left everywhere. And $20 just for you. Yeah, we're going to have a nice vendor row this year. Instead of putting everybody down at the end of the track, we're going to put everybody up by the ET shack. Food and concessions will be up there as well, and going to keep everything centralized. I think that's going to. We've all talked about it, and we all agree that D Team, the track, and I, or D Team OGR and the track rather, not because I'm not just me, but we all agree that that'll help facilitate things and make everything go smoother and quicker. There's not going to be any spectators allowed vehicles down along the wall this year, because people don't got no sense, and we can't block racer traffic at all. There can be zero traffic congestions in the staging lanes, which are the return road, which are just barely big enough for 2 cars. So it's going to be that will be strictly enforced. Might as well know it now. Bring tents and chairs and whatever to camp out along the wall all you want, but you will not be able to park your cars down there. Somebody might want to do a little track Uber side hustle, delivering food to people that are posted up everywhere. What? No, I didn't see any announcement for them. Nope. No wheeled vehicles at all. Period. Non-negotiable allowed down there. We got you covered, brother. So anyhow, we got. So I covered everything. There's been a lot of good conversation in the video comments. I appreciate that. Matter of fact, let me pull all the. Shut up, guy. So we got White Demon Racing, Grudge Racing, some of my favorite. Here, I'll just pull them all up here. Where are we at? Let's just share the screen. Oh. I don't need to be on there. So we got Grudge Racing, some of my favorite. You're open-minded. That's what makes you the man. We love you. Appreciate that, White Demon. Try to be, man. Try to have some fun. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to kick it and have fun with my homies. I don't know. And I get it. I get a lot of people aren't necessarily used to that. chases a race or that stuff. Again, I get it. A lot of people are only exposed to it Street Outlaws way. But I mean, JJ's style is a little more. I will say that it is a little more on the. It is a little more on the hustle side, on the bad reputation side of things sometimes. But I mean, anything in the world can be swung one way or the other. You know what I mean? Just because someone uses it that way doesn't mean that it's bad. Hey, Robert, thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate you as always. I think there might be one opened up. There's one that's open now, and I offered it up to somebody on the list, but on the page, on the event page for Uncaged, if you want a spot, there is a post on there specifically for, I'll pull it up and share the link. There's a spot on there, a post specifically in the event page. Come on. For alternate positions. So if you want to be an alternate, put your name in the list, which is right. I'm going to post the link up to take you directly to it. Maybe. Or not. I'll post it. I can do that on my phone, but apparently I can't do it on the computer. That's dumb. Anyhow, there's the event page on Facebook. So just go there, go to discussion. It's like the fourth or fifth post down, and put your name and what class you want. Their spots, alternate spots, are first come, first served. And the reason I'm doing it that way is because Facebook timestamps all the comments. And on my end, I don't have to listen to anybody argue or complain that I went out of turn or that I skipped them or whatever. All I got to do is look at who commented when, and I know that they're next. Makes it easy. I believe JJ is at KD yet this year. I might be wrong on that, but I'm pretty sure he'll be at KD this year. Maybe. What? Nobody, whatever. That's for the whole channel. That's not for that video. Nobody watches my videos like that. That video only has 462 views. I'm not popular. I just have fun with all you guys and gals. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's like my total lifetime views. Only 1.24 million over the last 5 years. Not that good. I don't care. It would be nice to get the YouTube commercial money, but honestly, I'd rather just do what I want to do with all you guys. We have fun. We talk the way we talk. We talk about what we want to talk about and do what we do. I'm not someone who's ever going to be like a personality or change who I am. I mean, I have a personality, obviously, but I'm not creating an online persona. If you see me here online, that's what we're going to talk at the track or at the parts store or wherever you see me in life, the same exact way. Unless I'm tired. I'll be honest, sometimes at the track, I get tired. My cup empties out. Sometimes I'm a little bit dumb. I think sometimes people get offended by it. It's not that I'm being rude. Just sometimes my cup is empty and I'm not that bright to begin with. Oh yeah. It's fun. It's fun all the time, man. I think we've got it covered right now, but I will definitely keep you in mind because that could change at a moment's notice. For sure. You have a new hook. Yeah, the list is on that link I just shared. Small tires stayed filled. There's still 100 cars in small tire. Hard tires, some people are petering out a little bit here and there. I think small tires going to stay pretty close to 100 cars when it all is said and done, man. We're going to have a lot of fun. I am too, brother. We're going to have so much fun. It's not even funny. I don't know. I mean, we're gonna get going and stay going. I mean, it's going to be nonstop, and everybody's going to have, as soon as the last car in the class runs, we're drawing chips for the class at the tent, posting up who's what, making an announcement, and then we'll tell you guys when to line up. And racers, you had better be ready because the show will not wait for anybody. There will only be that 2-minute breakdown rule. That will not apply to getting in the lanes because we will make sure you have plenty of notice to get to the lanes. And with that many cars, until we get down to the semifinals or quarterfinals, it's not going to be an issue for you to have plenty of time to cool down and get your half hour between rounds. Nobody, look, I can't say nobody knows me because you guys know me, but in the big scheme of things, the big old wide world doesn't know me. But like I said, I'm cool. Like I just said, my cup empties. I probably can't handle more. I probably can't handle more of you, to be honest. My little pea brain is at capacity. Thanks, brother. Where the hell you been? By the way, you get. Oh, whatever, man. Don't even want to hear your stuff, man. Probably are. I'm sure I'm going to need at least 10 in the break, at least. No, man. Well, I mean, I was right there with you. We are who we are. Either you like us or you don't, and there are plenty of options out there. There are plenty of other options out there. So if you're not down with me and my little hood rat stuff and you don't want to join the hood rat clan, I get it. I ain't mad at you. We'll still speak and be friends. And if you tell me, because listen, I like chocolate ice cream. You might like vanilla. Somebody else might like strawberry. That's just how the world works. I don't take offense to it at all. At all. We can that just because you like vanilla and I like chocolate don't mean we still can't get along, right? Perfectly said. Perfectly said. All the important people know who I am. The rest of the world, y'all might want to get your status up and know your boy. Oh man, I'm not talking to you anymore at all. Sorry to hear that, brother. It's not a fun thing. It's not a fun thing. You definitely have my sympathies and prayers. Me too, man. I haven't been out for no hood rat stuff this year, really. I can't think of a better way either. What a great gift to give yourself. Actually, somebody should be giving that to you. So you could play this for them and say, Josh said you should buy my tickets. Make sure you buy his tickets for Uncaged. It's his birthday. Yeah, sorry to hear that, man. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. Like I said, you definitely got my condolences and my prayers, man. And just know that it's going to be a shitty road, but you're on to better things. And that's all. Perfectly said. Perfectly said. Except I'm that dude that's well, I do like all three. If it's Neapolitan, I'm scraping right across strawberry, vanilla, and chocolate. I don't mind it at all. I like all three of those. Of course, I haven't had ice cream in a long time, but I do remember liking them. All right. People are calling. You can't call me. You can't call me. I'm sorry. And a few of you that messaged me, I'll message you back when I'm done with the live feed. I don't know. It's silent my phone. Oh, snap. See? It's going to be a big old birthday party. Yep. Brian got the right idea. Yeah, I already know. He's out there like Ricky Bobby, just trying to give me his, you know what I mean? Trying to give me shit. I'm giving him your tickets now, Bob. Dennis, send me a message. I'm giving you Bob's tickets. I got 2 tickets for you, courtesy of Bob Rice and No Prep Felons. You better climb the fence, motherfucker. That's going to be hard with the camera gear, too. What's up, Mopar JD? How you doing, buddy? So we've been all over the place like we normally do. But, oh, man. Hey, but I don't need your social security number or nothing like that, but you definitely go ahead and send me a picture of your driver's license. Yeah, that short dude, you could just step on his shoulders to climb the fence. Hey, the guy at the end of the track, he'd probably let you sit on his porch. He sits on his porch roof and just has a blast every Uncaged. Man, he lives up right at the end of the track there on the other side of the street. And he's like, this is my favorite race of the whole entire year. I get to see everybody that I see on YouTube all the time show up, all the street racers and no prep racers. And they're all down here. I don't have to go to the track and sit in stands or nothing. I can just sit on. He does. He has people over and they cook out and stuff. It's like a pretty cool thing, man. He's an older cat too, man. He's got to be late 60s, early 70s, maybe. Just old farmer, cool as can be, man. He just has a blast. I love it. Listen, don't you guys start taking Bob's side now. You take Bob's side on his live feed. On my live feed, you take Josh's side. Everybody send Bob a middle finger right now. Right now. I know. I saw that, man. We were doing the kiss cam. And then I missed it. Somebody said that with the Studebaker, with Brandon, there was some drama and you zoomed in on that, apparently. That's more like it. Thank you. Make me feel better now. Oh, yeah. Somehow I have a feeling Bob's going to pay me back, though. but it's worth it right now. It's worth it right now. Man, you guys are killing me. No, we're gonna have a great time, but it was a lot of good. I saw a lot of great video, man, and I saw some fast guys get left on and still run the other guy down. You know, the main. I don't even see him on here yet, or haven't seen him on here. Old Sherm Baker. He was the one that gave me. He always gives me the most shit about it. I'm gonna untag myself. I'm done with you. Yeah, Bob. See, I did you a favor. They're telling you you're number one. Oh. But Sherm's new car is fast. For its first race, oh Lord. Yeah, that thing's going to work. You better get the streets. For real. You know where the spot is. I know you know where the spot is. I've seen you at that spot several times. That's probably a good spot to test front cage too, if they haven't been running up there a whole lot. Yeah, the flying car looks great. I mean, suspension working just real smooth. He's got that thing dialed in real nicely. I know he's got some help from Kenny Lutz and Bill Lutz, and I'm sure there's other people. I just don't know who they are, so please don't take offense if you've helped Sherman. I don't know who that is. And the only reason I know that Kenny and Bill helped them is because they live 10 minutes away from me, and sometimes I know stuff like that. But yeah, super fast. That thing looked great. Too good. Nah, Trails is pretty good, man. Trails is pretty good for a back of the track. It's not going to be as good as Milan, but it'll probably be pretty similar to that street after first half dozen or so passes, for sure. Yep, August 5th is Uncaged. Now look what you guys have done. Now look what you guys have done. Exactly. There goes the neighborhood. I just texted it to you. Yeah, Digger dies this weekend. That'll be good. What else is this weekend? I have to pull the list up because I can't remember. I know Lapierre's this weekend. Let's see what my girl Kara got in store for us. She always takes such good care of us on the list, keeping us updated. Oh boy, we're in trouble now.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Oh, what's up, Josh? How you doing?
You, brother.
Coming up talking all that shit on me. I gotta type. Then there's a delay. Then it looks like a fool when my comment comes up like 5 minutes after. Bullshit.
I like it that way.
I bet. I had the same reason, the same thing with my live feeds, People asking, there's such a delay. Hi, everybody. I got a great picture of Josh signing an autograph. There was actually a line of motherfuckers signing autographs. I only got the one pick, though. But, yeah. I was pretty proud of Josh, He took it like a champ. So, out there fucking shaking hands, kissing babies. Luckily, I didn't get the one that you were signing boobies.
That guy was awfully thoughtful to ask me to do that.
He was. He was.
Let's see. Yeah, Streetcar Race Wars at Muncie, which is prep. Dig or Die, no prep. Annihilation, no prep at Yellow Belly. D Team at Pacemakers.
And no. The one at Yellow Belly's not happening.
It's not?
No.
All right, scratch that.
He didn't not mark it very well because I have not seen anything. I know he was talking about it, but
well,
maybe it is, but I have not seen it. Usually, I forgot the guy that promotes it. And oh shit, what's his fucking name? Can't think of his fucking name, but
Dan Lee.
No, I think Dan Lee. No, it's fuck. I don't remember his fucking name, but I haven't seen him post anything of his events because he was gonna have one there and KD, but I don't know. Something happened, maybe.
It's D Team at Pacemakers. Capital Raceway, no prep. Where the hell is that? Let's do this. Damn it, cat. That's in, there we go, Crofton, Maryland. That should be better. OSO in Toronto. I still want to make it up to one of those.
I will be at Jackson Dragway in Tennessee this weekend.
Is that not on there?
No.
What the hell, Kara?
That's a Matt Spencer's event. I think Limpy is flagging it. Yeah. Limpy's flagging it. The Beyond, the 660, something like that, this weekend.
Monroe's King of the Back Half. Outlaw Society Bluegrass at London. Cash at the Creek Series. Grove Creek Raceway. Bonneterry. There's a lot down south. Streetcar Takeover. Shake Back Prep. So there's a lot there. Battle of 660, Chris says.
Yeah. That's the one I'll be at.
What's that one about?
Supposed to be back end of the track, new owner at the track. So Matt was telling me, he never experienced a race like that before. So he was going to throw one. I think Friday's like the front of the track and Saturday is the back of the track. Matt Spencer's a cool dude, so he's a funny motherfucker too. He's my type of people. I wish I had a bunch of those motherfuckers on my live feed instead of the church-going bitches that I had this past Saturday at Armageddon. Holy fuck, man. Out all year, this whole year, at Armageddon was the worst with the comments. It was by far the worst.
Yeah.
It was just crazy. I mean, the name No Prep Felon should just tell you something, a little bit, And right. I didn't have my rating picture that I normally have on the memory card for it. So I put it on this time. So any more motherfuckers complaining, I'm hitting it. Yeah. Here it is. This is what the rating, it's rated R, motherfuckers. But it was a good time at Armageddon. It was, man, dude. Thursday and Friday, the heat index was like 125 degrees. It was horrible. Saturday, the air was cooler, but the humidity was like 1,000% because all my equipment was drenched. I mean, my shirt was drenched, but the air was cooler, you know, but it was still made it an uncomfortable time. But those guys, man, talking about wanting hot wieners. I'm like, man, I like hot wieners. And I'm like, oh, shit. I don't think I should have said that loud. I forgot I had the fucking microphone on.
You should have definitely said it that loud. I enjoyed it so much.
But I tell you what, those guys were so cool, man. They made sure I had water. I end up getting the sausage. I went up there and they were about to start.
I bet you did.
Right? So this guy came out of fucking nowhere and he was like, man, I just want to meet you, Bob, man. Oh my God. And he turns around, hits the guy that had my hot wiener, and it went on the ground. And I was like, well, I got to go, you know, because round 2 is about to start. So that was kind of messed up. I didn't get the hot wiener that time. But they were pretty cool though, man. They made sure I was taken care of with the water because, man, it was hot. And they said that they had like 10 inches of rain, like probably about a week before the event. And where I was standing at for live feeding, it was a swamp. Just like, I think up to Tuesday, where the water finally started to drain. And then Don Will come by me that Friday night, man, kicked up all those mosquitoes. Man, I got like 100 bites all over my back of my legs.
What the hell? You ain't got no bug spray?
The bug spray? Those motherfucking mosquitoes are about the size of my hand, dude.
Oh, is that like those?
I wouldn't need
that's
bleach.
Like those myelin. Freaking myelin mosquitoes, man. I can't remember what it was. Mike Detroit TV. I was like, yeah, man, those big things are like they dive bomb you. They're like little mini pterodactyls. He's like, yeah, they kill frogs or something. I don't know what the hell they are.
Yeah, man, there's all kinds of bugs in Oklahoma that I never even seen. I had one where I lost my camera on the finish line. And I walked all the way down there, and there was a bug on the side of my camera about the size of my camera. I'm like, what the hell is this?
Yeah, no. You can have all that.
Yeah. I don't think I'll be going back to Oklahoma this year.
Yeah, October, you gotta go.
What's in October?
H-Town Throwdown.
Well, that's October, man. I can handle that.
Shit, I'll tell you what.
It ain't hot.
Sure. I'll tell you the one thing, they got this little donut chain down there, which I can't eat donuts anymore, but they did have good donuts. But they have spicy sausages wrapped in a pig in a blanket. Wrapped in a croissant.
Hot wieners with foreskin. Nice.
Bro. They got jalapeno chunks in them, and they're actually, if you like spicy food, they're actually got a little kick to them. Oh my God.
I like spicy food, but my body doesn't.
Well, it's not like, it won't make you sweat, but it's got a good kick to it. Well, anyhow, that's what I'm trying to get the blade. I'm busting my ass to try and get the.
Thank you, Mopar. It was no joke, man. That was like by far. It almost reminded me when I did the live feed in South Carolina. It was that hot. It was horrible. It almost took your breath away, type. You know, it was just. Man, I'm like, what? As soon as we got into Oklahoma, it was hot. So I got gas, and I told my wife, is it too late to turn around and go home, man? I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if my equipment would be able to handle this heat, you know? Like, but it did. My equipment, I had no issues with my equipment except for batteries. So
it might be, John. It might be Daylight Donuts. I can't remember. I remember where they're at. I'll have to check, but I'll definitely I'll definitely go back down there for that one.
Let's see.
And if I go, I'll definitely be off my diet eating those sausages. I won't eat any donuts, but I did sure eat those sausages. They were good. Like we bought when we were leaving, I think we bought like half a dozen of them. Instead of buying half a dozen donuts, we bought a half dozen of those sausages.
So you like hot wieners too? Yeah. Yeah.
Little Mexican spicy ones, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, I'm not racist, dude. Whatever you like.
Nah, I mean, nah.
It matters, man. Like you say, $20, right?
I've only been accused of that like once or twice in my entire life. The way, you know.
Well, shit. So what do you going to any other events, or you're done until yours?
No, got Lapeer this weekend. And then get the one on the 29th. But I gotta make that call today and see what's going on with that. If he's gotten everything ready or not. It wasn't looking too good last time.
Please let me know, like, quickly. Because
take it off.
I'm down to 29th, man. I'm just gonna take that weekend off because I got events all the way up to October after that. No weekends off.
Take it off. I'll trade you that one for H-Town.
Oh shit! What's the dates on H-Town?
I don't know.
All right.
Hold on.
I know I got some like the first weekend of October and end of October, but
I think it's like 23rd.
23rd.
I didn't mark it down, but let me look at it real quick.
Want to add it on your little fancy calendar that you just posted?
Maybe it's 28th, 29th. It's either 21st, 22nd, or 20th, 21st.
22nd. I know I got that open, but I know like the last weekend I got a race to go to. I think that's that Fathead's street race. Fathead Promotions, I should say. I think they're having it end of October.
It's the October 28th.
Damn it.
Kentucky Streets Fathead's the same as Kentucky Streets. Daggone it, that sucks. Well,
it does suck.
It does because I'm trying. Jasper already talked me into it, so I'm gonna try and bust ass on the Blazer so I can race at H-Town. Me and Jasper are gonna go try and talk Jeff into going. That was the three of us that went last time. Unfortunately, that's where Jeff destroyed Furious Styles. But I'm gonna try and get the Blazer to that one, busting ass, or I'm gonna be busting ass.
Yeah.
Every night throughout the week I can, and as much as I can on weekends. I don't have much left.
That's good.
No, I almost punched that dude right in the face, and I shouldn't even say that because I really, but he was taunting me, trying to, and whatever. I mean, I don't want to talk about nobody like that, calling names or nothing, but he was a prick, man. He was a prick. The place right across the street on the hill was like $10 more per night, but the room was twice as big and way nicer. And they had a restaurant and a bar inside. And I can't remember the name of it, but that's where I'll be staying from now on. I'm glad you said that because I need to
write that down.
I need to book that. No, I took a picture of it.
Man, it really sucks on doing this on the phone. I can't see the chat.
Should be able to.
Yeah, if I click on chat.
Turn your phone sideways.
There we go.
See if it puts it on the side. I thought it did put it on the side. Let me see. Where in the... Man, I got so much stuff on here, but I'll show you here. I'll show you.
No, it's sideways. No, it just says you're in the show. I'm in the show with Josh, the famous. He has 1.24 million views. God, I can't wait to get to that level. It's gonna take me about 3 or 4 years at this rate.
You guys ever have that one friend?
That's me. That's me.
Oh, wait, here it is.
I just now monetized on YouTube, so I made a whole $56 the seasons. That sounds that sounds bougie as hell.
It was, but it was bougie on a budget.
Y'all wearing your little alligator shirts and shit.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't have one, they got you a rental. We look at that nice little balcony on there.
Oh my god!
So you can go out there and smoke.
Sorry, sir, you got to rent a polo shirt.
And then that was the room. I mean, our room is big as hell.
Damn. There's poles in there?
Yeah.
You get handcuffed?
It was $150.
Wow. Per night?
Yeah.
Damn. Cheap.
In this day and age,
for a nice room, that ain't cheap for me. I need something like with blood stains on the carpet or something, you know, something I could get about $30, $40 a night.
Do they even have those anymore?
Yeah, they're still around.
Where? I can't find them.
No. But you can find them in Kentucky. For sure.
Yeah, so the reason I checked out was because our room was supposed to be 144. They sold our room to somebody else on Friday or Thursday when I went to check in. And luckily I got one. And then Friday and Saturday was supposed to be 144 a night. And then he was like, when I went to, but I made the reservation Thursday night, but Friday when I went to check in, he tried to raise it to like 229 or 239. And I was like, oh no. And I showed him the reservation on my phone and everything. And he got smart with me. I was like, you know what? For your benefit, sir, I'm going to just go stay somewhere else. I suggest you don't say another word to me. And he said something else to me. And I turned around and took a few steps. And he's just lucky that I'm trying to be a better person. Because in the past life, challenging me like that would not have been good for his teeth. But I'm being good. I'm being a good boy.
You need to smoke weed.
Problem with me smoking weed is then I want to drink. And when I drink, I really get rowdy.
I don't want to drink. I mean, I could drink, but I stopped just because I didn't like hangovers no more. So I just tend to go to more of the marijuana side.
Yeah, which see, my hangovers
doing the live feed at Armageddon, let me tell you.
See, my hangovers consisted with like lumps in the head and black eyes and missing teeth and shit because I learned how to drink in the 80s where you just got drunk as hell and anarchy.
Yeah.
Anarchy.
It's pretty cool with my son's girlfriend. She's a bartender, so she makes the greatest drinks. It'll make me want to be an alcoholic again for sure.
Yeah, no, I can't deal with it. So I just did none. I did food. I gave up cigarettes and drugs and alcohol and all that stuff for food. Now I'm giving food up for get skinny ish.
Looking good.
Getting there. Thank you.
I can't wait till that you slim a little bit more down so I can grip your ass cheeks like this, you know, just wham. Right, because I can't do it now because I got small hands. I got tiny little hands. But once you get a little more slimmer, I could grip then, you know. So
I don't think the badonkadonks getting smaller. I've always had the junk in the trunk, man.
oh man. I gotta figure a way how to get bigger hands then. Somehow. I don't know. I might check out that H-Town. I've never been to that event. I heard it's an awesome event, but I mean,
yeah, I was worried about you, brother. I was worried about you. I ain't even gonna lie. I was worried about you.
yeah. See, Jasper, you know, man, those hangovers when you get older just suck. You know, like it feels like your dog died or some shit. You know, you just I can't.
That was what I paid at Warren Woods at that same place. I stayed there at that same place, and that was about what our bill was for 3 days.
Yeah.
See, we go to H-Town, no alcohol, buddy. We're gonna have to get those jalapeno sausages, though. I'll buy a couple dozen of those and just wander around the track like I'm the kingpin, handing out the cannolis.
Like we do now. People lining up signing autographs. Hey, is that Josh? Can you see this for me? Yeah, at least I get to witness it. Oh,
yeah. So yeah, I'll be at Lapeer. It's the prepped race. They're doing don'ts and some other stuff up at car show. Something different.
That would be different.
I committed to it before the pacemakers thing was happening, or I'd be at pacemakers. Which I posted. I think I posted that link up, didn't I?
Yeah, I had this weekend. This weekend was supposed to be off, and then when I talked to Matt Spencer at what was it, Gangster Paradise, he said that he was throwing an event. He was like, man, we'd love to have you, live for you. All right, let's do it then.
So there's the Facebook feed for pacemakers for all you Central Ohio, or for all your Ohioans.
I've never been to that track.
It's a good little track, man.
You
Yeah, it's a good little track.
Never been to that one. I imagine I will sooner or later.
Yeah, it's a good little track. It gets kind of fast. And then I heard Marion County's up for sale again, which used to be like our local shithole track, shitty surface, but some guys bought it and they repaved the entire surface and the staging lanes and everything, made a nice brand new area. Then they gave up on it, I guess. So I heard it's for sale for $1.3 million right now. But I do know a couple people who are very seriously interested in buying it. I know one guy that's like got cashier's check in hand if it's a serious deal. So
I figure you would with your 1.24 million views on YouTube. You should have that kind of money to buy that track.
Yeah, we screwed up. When it went for sale the first time, and they did a land contract on the sale, should have done it. Could have afforded to do it, and should have done it. And was chicken shit. Just to keep it real. But oh well, live and learn.
Yeah. All you could do is just learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, my new strategy is hit the Powerball. I'm gonna hit the Powerball, and then I'll have a street. I'll have an asphalt track and a concrete track, and we'll just street race every weekend. Just have a blast. Big dome.
Hey, can I ask a suggestion when you do this big dome track there that you have like a section for media me for the live feeds, like a little air conditioned, shack, make sure that I'm nice and comfortable and not sweating. That'd be great.
Gotcha, boo.
That's what I'm talking about. That's why I like you, Josh.
We'll make it portable, even. Like
Oh,
an inflatable.
hey, you could have it raise up so you could really get the, that same kind of view that I had over at KD Dragway. Something that high.
Well, we'll just outfit. You know what? We'll outfit a scissor lift, an all-terrain scissor lift, sky boom.
That'll work, man. Listen,
we'll enclose it with an air conditioner with one of those hotel HVAC deals.
Man, dude, you're fucking the best, dude.
I got you.
Man.
Fuck it. And you know what else we're going to throw in? A hot dog roller straight from Speedway.
Ooh, hot
official
wiener.
Speedway brand.
Unlimited
that
hot.
way you got the nacho cheese, warmer on the side. In case you want some cheese on your wieners.
Hey, I need some bacon. I like foreskin too, so you put the bacon around it. Perfect. That's what I'm talking about.
Listen, I'm not greedy. I don't care. That's one thing about me is I don't have any respect for money. So I am all about buying stupid shit. Or shit. I could care less. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I do it all the time.
Yeah, man. I mean, well, exactly. I do it now. It's just on a much smaller scale. Like, we got $50 in the bank account. I don't got no problem spending 49 of it to go across country.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we'll fill the gas tank up and God will get us the rest of the way there and back somehow, some way.
Hey, all you got to do is just stop and like, man, you got $1. People will give you that $1. So you'll get there.
If I got shirts, I will sell enough shirts to get home. You have no idea how many times I really legitimately leave the house like, hope I can sell enough shirts to get home. Yeah. It happens. Bob's like, nah, I do understand.
I can say for Armageddon, our merch sales, man, was best of the weekend. Best weekend this whole year.
Awesome.
That was pretty good. But the guy on the finish line at Armageddon, man, he was on a fucking lift, wrapped around tarps with a fucking window fucking AC in it. Oh, I was so jealous to him.
Yeah, I got you, man. We're going to build walls, though. We're going to put siding on it and everything.
Oh, shit. Hell yeah.
And then you can find out who he is, and I'll take a picture of you up in the air with your hand out the window, flip it off, and send it to him as a Christmas card.
Nice. Dude, I like this. Man, hurry up and win that lottery, dude.
I'm trying. I can't even remember. It's up there. I'm trying.
Ain't it like 850 million or something like that?
Something crazy like that.
Yeah. And then the other one, Mega, is like 650. So if you win both, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm building me an indoor track. I ain't messing around.
Let's see. 900 Powerball is 900 million. So if you took the cash option after taxes, you're going to be about 300 million free and clear. And then Mega Millions is 640 million.
Yeah, win both of them.
You win both of them. Yeah, that's what, like
start your own
400, about 400 million free and clear after taxes. Shit, we'll get you a sky crane. You can just ride in the center. Some articulating arms come down, different reviews. I got you, boo. I got you.
You can give me a helicopter. That'd be cool.
Hell yeah.
Imagine the views on that.
Oh yeah. I appreciate it, brother.
One of those carnival helicopters, just stop it right on the top there. That'd be good too. I could pretend I'm in a fucking helicopter.
Deep junk shall not have cheddar. Well, see, I'm all about giving all my wealth to others. It's an act of generosity. I mean, the generosity part is preceded by stupidity, but whatever. Yeah, I give all my wealth to others.
Yeah.
Constantly.
I'll be giving all the car parts stores and dispensaries and everything else.
We just have fun doing the right stuff. Oh yeah. So anyhow, make sure you tune in. We'll wrap it up and go work on the Blazer for a little bit. I figure more people would show up and tell me that Chase's race is stupid, but everybody seems to like it, so I win. Chase's race for president.
You like it?
I love Chase's race. That's what I was born on.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to be little hellions, man, back in the 80s, going street racing with my buddy's older brother. And then as part of my dysfunctional youth era, we'd steal cars and street race them. But yeah, Chase's race was the thing back then. I mean, you just that's just the way it was. There was no disputing it. You know what I mean? That was just the law. So you showed up and you just accepted that that's the way things were, and you freaking went along with it. I do acknowledge, with cameras and technology today, it's not necessary, but it is fun. I still enjoy it.
Yeah. That's cool.
I can tell you we all appreciate it, buddy. Sincerely. I mean, listen, that is what pays for us to be able to go and travel and do the pictures and the videos. Very few events do I get paid to show up to. I know some people do. This is not one of those people. Occasionally an event or track will give me a couple bucks for gas or something, but you know what I mean? I don't get paid like any appearance fees or anything.
You will now after I post that picture of you signing autographs. Motherfucker event's gonna be lining up. We want Josh at our event. Yeah. You about to get you don't even need to win the lottery now. You're welcome.
I just won the autograph lottery.
There it is.
But I mean, Bob and I aren't the only ones. You know what I mean? There's everybody out there that's like, I got a day job and it pays my day-to-day bills, but the merch and the stickers and everything is what helps me be able to travel across the country and
yeah, for sure.
Bring you guys everything. That's really the only budget I have. So we accumulate sponsors at the beginning of the year to help us buy merch, and then as we sell it throughout the year, that's kind of how we pay for everything. So
yeah, I let people know, the merch helps me travel. Plus, I have commercials on my live feed. That also goes to my traveling fee. And then anybody that donate stars, donate to the PayPal or whatever place, that goes towards my equipment fund where I could buy other equipment.
Bob and Helicopter Boomtown.
I'm all about, people donating, and especially on all the equipment that I have gotten for it did not come out of my checking account. It came from the people, so I always try to, I'm like, you guys, I mean, I know you guys like the fact that I'm doing this, but it's because of you guys I'm doing this, like they're part of the No Prep Felons nation, I guess you could say. Not really a nation, but
yeah, it is.
Hopefully they understand, like, wow, man, I donated, even if it was $1, that it was part of the equipment that I have now, because I tell you what, there's no way I could buy all this equipment out of my fucking bank account. I'll be bouncing checks.
Same here. Nope, same here. It's the subscribers and the donators, man, that have helped us get where we are with equipment and software licensing. That's the killer for me, is Photoshop and the video editing software and all that other stuff, man. It's a couple $100 a month I pay. $300-$400 a month in software licenses.
I got Illustrator, and then I got a couple of videos, but I don't really edit videos too much, so I just take because my thing records when I play the replay, the instant replay right back, it records it. So all I got to do is just pull that video and just post it. So there's no editing.
No, that instant replay is gangster. I love that thing. Especially the bouncy freaking wheelie.
Dude, when that shit happened, I had one hand on the camera, one foot ready to run. because I didn't know, because he was bouncing towards me, then he bounced it back straight, then he just kept bouncing. I just did not know how he was going to do it. And unfortunately for where the track was, the only level part, it was right by the wall, so I'm like, man, I don't like being right up on the wall like that, but I had to. And it had me a little bit worried there for a second.
Hey, he drove the ever loving life out of that car.
He did not look like
that was one of the most amazing passes. I mean, normally I would say no cowboy shit, but that kind of really was one of those scenarios where you got to just stay in it and drive it.
Yeah, well, he did.
Few and far between, but that was probably one of them. Because if you'd have lifted and you'd have been heading towards that wall, you're not going to steer away from the wall.
Yeah,
it could have been bad for you as well.
Oh, I mean, at least this time I got more room to run. It's not like when I'm at Brown County and I'm right up on that fence. I have to put my back out right up on the fence so I can step and then hop over the fence. I'm not a young chicken anymore, so I need a little help to get over that fence. But, I'm the only crazy one that stands there because all the other media people don't go on that side. So that's like the best shot,
Well, that's good.
I'm not going to get so lucky one of these days, but.
Well, just got to make sure you stretch and get everything ready to go.
I do, man. I put my leg behind my head, stretch the hamstrings out and shit. Make sure I'm good to go because I know I got to hop that fence any given minute.
Oh shit! Boost, what's up, brother? How you doing? Yeah, the live stream was great.
Oh, thank you, Steve. Yeah, it was a blast. I had a fun time at Armageddon. It was just the heat was just too much. Usually the parties happen, and on Friday it started to rain. So there was an accident. Actually, not well. Somebody didn't crash into the wall, but they spun a couple times. So that was it. I was putting my shit away, and then it started raining. And I was so happy that it rained because I just want to sit in some AC. I didn't want to go out and party. I felt old, quite honestly.
It does. It will wear you out. That's why people always are like, "Why do you leave your car running all the time?" Because I leave it running with the AC going. I don't got time to sit and wait for it. You know why? When I started doing that was Florida at No Prep Kings. It took like 15 minutes for the car to get cold. I was like, "Oh hell no!" And I left it running ever since. I don't think that car's been turned off since then. That was 2-3 years ago. That was in 2020. Yeah, I don't think I've turned the car off since then, man. And sometimes you'll be so beat down from standing. I'll have the heated seats on, medium, and AC turned all the way up. My body loves it. It's just weird like that, man.
But I don't turn the heat on my seats. I got the fan, so it blows right on my nutsack, so it cools those little bad boys down a little bit.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah, it does. I put it on my wife, but I thought she was having an orgasm. Oh, and I think I was having one too because it was blowing.
I bet so. I bet that was like blowing across a Coke bottle. A little vibration.
Holy fuck. Okay.
I bet they didn't think about that when they made cool seats with fans in them.
Yeah. Holy, never would have thought that. Yeah, but it was a great time. I had a great time. So didn't get to have the Hot Wheel races because I was just done. I wasn't partying. So didn't get to do the Hot Wheel race. I'm thinking about bringing the Hot Wheel races to Uncaged, depending on what your race starts and shit like that.
We're going to start sending cars at 2, but
no, I'm just talking about really mainly for the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, gates are at 9.
Yeah.
So there'll be plenty of time.
I'm still thinking about it.
Yeah.
I might not. I don't know.
No, that's a mental image. I bet all the ladies with seat coolers right now are running up to the car like, wait, what? Trying to figure out how to sit on it.
I'm gonna see if it actually makes that moo noise. I tell you what, I ain't telling my wife it does because man, I'm fucking damn.
Well, guys, if you're ever driving down the street and you hear like a Coke bottle, you know your woman figured it out.
Sound like a barge. Holy shit!
She gets tricky with it. And
yes, and I ain't telling my wife to make that noise.
All right, I'm gonna go get my ass to work for an hour or two on this blazer, man.
Well, thanks for having me on. Thanks everybody.
Thanks for coming on, brother. Appreciate you.
I didn't have nothing to do today, so
relax and recover.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I was gonna do some little bit of designs and then just watch TV the rest of the night.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out here in this barn for a little bit. But, before I do, man, I just want to tell everybody I appreciate all the messages and stuff you guys send me, and I just want to shout out a guy, Scotty Chandler, who was sending me some messages. He just got out from state-funded vacation and trying to get his life back together. And we chit-chatted for a few minutes, not too crazy, but just Scotty, we're all behind you, man. And come see us at the racetrack and have some fun, brother. And, stay on the outside. It's a lot more fun out here than it is in there. I know. I've been on a few of them state-funded vacations, and it ain't fun.
Ooh, drop my phone.
So keep your head up, Scotty, and come to see us at the track and have some fun, man. Everybody else, have a great week. Bob, safe travels. Where'd you say, Tennessee?
Yeah, Jackson, Tennessee, Jackson Dragway. That's where I'll be this weekend.
Dragway. So make sure you tune in. We'll share it, as we always do. We'll share it, and then everybody. I'll be at the pier, and I'll probably just be live there, but I don't know how big that race will be. I don't think it's supposed to be like a huge race. Just a little, but it's a cool ass track. I really like it there. I
want to go there once. Never been there. I will this year though, end of the year, at like September.
It's an awesome track, man. I love all the shipping and everything out there.
No, I don't want to be president. Motherfuckers can't handle my life feed. You want me to be president? Motherfucker hate Trump. Imagine what they do to me. Shit. Cancel culture.
You probably enjoy the deep dive.
Can't do the presidency.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
And pacemakers. I'm sure that the D team guys will be on school media when I think theirs is Wednesday. So when they do their live feed, all the details for pacemakers. Honestly, I forgot all about it before I would have had Chris and them come on.
I gotta clone myself somehow where I could go to different tracks all the same weekend.
Speak of Chase is a Race for president, right there's the biggest supporter of Chase is a Race, Sherm Baker. He loves it. Yep. So you could, if you clone yourself, you could be president and vice president. Yeah. Imagine
the
that.
Person that would enjoy me being cloned would be my wife. Yeah. That'd be it.
Well, hey. We can't go any further into any of these conversations. The whole C-fan thing was already enough.
Yeah, you fucked up by having me on the live feed.
All right, everyone. I'm gonna go get my ass to work. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Sure, I have to watch the replay because you came on late.